guys, welcome back to the vaping channel. Today I'm going to do a review on the Geek Vape Creed RTA. I've got this Creed for the purpose of the review. I've been using it now for a couple of weeks and I must say, damn, this thing's flavor is good. It's unbelievable. So let's go down and I'll show you everything that's inside of this nice box. Okay, so nice. At the bottom, what are we working with? We're working with the Creed. Now, let's open up this. Let's first look at the box before we start opening up. This is the box, the retail box. So when you go to buy it, this is how it's going to look like. Creed, I've got the black one. If you look on the side, you've got your normal Geek Vape, Facebook, Instagram, plain and simple. This is basically just the sleeve, and if you look at the bottom, you've got Creed, you've got 3 airflow caps, 6.5mm bubble glass tube, 4.5mm spare glass tube, and a 510 drip adapter. Okay, then basically, just if you want to learn more about this product, go to www.geekvape.com and the normal address, and then the serial number, and was made in China, and then your normal lottery scratch and check, see if you have won yourself a BMW or something like that. I never won anything yet before, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, let's slide the sleeve off. This is how the box looks like. You can see I've already got the seal open. When you buy a product like this and the seal is broken, then return it immediately, because then it's been tampered with or it's not a brand new product. Okay, when you open up the box, what you will get inside is your Creed tank already fitted with the bubble glass, and then 2 of the airflow what do you call it, jammies inside. One is solid, and then the other one is there's 8 holes on both sides with a small inlay here at the bottom, but you'll see now once I open it up, dig deep, then you'll see what it's all about. Okay, when you open up take out the Creed. Let's first put the Creed somewhere on a stand, and then let's take this box out, the peripheral box, take this out, all the warnings and stuff. Okay, so inside I've already opened this up to see what's inside of here. It's like a small black envelope, nothing special. Inside a small black envelope, you'll get, okay, so basically you have your warranty card. If you open up your warranty card, complete it, send it away, whatever you want to do. Then you have it's almost like just an informational type of card, what type of colors you get. Also Facebook and Instagram. Here you can see you've got the black, I've got the black one, then you've got the, also like a gunmetal color, rainbow, purple, green, and a gold one, a blue one, and a silver one. But this silver, it doesn't look like polished silver. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the silver one yet. It can be that it's polished silver, otherwise it's just that sandblasted kind of silver. I'm not sure. But yeah. Okay, so basically then you've got a warning card, something new. Do not use this device for anything but vaping, blah 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 blah. Don't overfill the tank to avoid leakage, and yeah, read it. Then you've got your user manual, plain and simple. All of them are basically the same. Get it in different languages. Got a couple of different languages. And it basically just explains you, it gives you the layout of the tank and everything, the contents that's inside, how to fill the tank, and funny enough, it doesn't tell you about the airflow gaps that you get with. So that is something you have to discover yourself, or find out yourself, or try it yourself to see what's the best one for you, what you're happy with, the one you're going to stick with at the end of the day. Then your peripheral box. If you open up your peripheral box, you get your standard straight glass. This is the 4.5 milliliter with this is interesting. So basically you have a small 510 adapter or 510 mouthpiece, and then you have an extended one. Now one thing that I want to check is if this thing, sorry for the wet, I've cleaned it up so it's still a little bit of water. So yeah, basically you can put on a 510 just like that. You don't need to fit the other adapter. I think there's the other adapter, but if I can get this out of here. Yeah, basically in your peripheral pack there's your 510 adapter that just fits on there for your normal looking 510 to clip on there. So basically that's what that is. I'm not a 510 fan, so I'll be taking this out. And then in your, I almost lost my screws now. That's not cool. So basically then you have your O-rings and the triple T, and then there's an adapter if you want to go for. There's another screw, don't go anywhere. There's your adapter that you're going to use inside if you want to run a single coil setup. So this is basically for dual coil and single coil use. You don't have to stick with only single coil or dual coil. You can go for the single coil option as well. My perspective about that is, if you want a single coil tank, then you will buy a single coil tank. No need to buy a dual coil tank and use it as a single coil, unless you only have one coil and you really need to vape, and that's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, if you buy a dual coil tank, then use it as a dual coil tank. I know the only one that you can really use like that with no issues is the Geek Vape. It's just dual. It works well single and dual coil with no issues at all. But most of the dual coil decks, like especially like the Creed, I cannot see that you can use it as a single coil because of the amount of air vents that's in here. And yeah, that's basically it. So if we look at the Creed itself, nice 18 drip tip that comes with it. The machining on this thing is amazing. I like the machining. This is a first from Geek Vape, with machining done so well, and the innovation when it comes to this Creed is something new. It is definitely not something seen before, and I must say, I like what I'm seeing. You can see there's 3 air ports at the bottom, and it goes right through to your base. Let's take off the top cap. When you're going to use this thing for the first time, it's going to be tight. I've washed it now, so it is a bit tight. There's your bubble glass, 6.5 mil. If you look in the inside, there's like a kind of like a, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, like an insulator there there's kind of like an insulator there. So if your coils, no, but it can't be. I think the insulator is for this part there on your airflow cap. Just sit right there. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. There's your creed. Name on the side. If you open up your top cap, you will see. Sorry, I haven't watched this thing. I must be honest with you. But this is your top cap. This is basically what you see these days is top juice ports. Some screw on, some just clip on. But this is most of the Chinese companies are going with this setup. Even on your high ends these days, you get it a lot. They will just go for the normal screw off cap to fill your juice. Okay, then let's go to the deck. Now this is the interesting part. On here you will see there's already a airflow cap. Now this airflow cap got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slits, basically where your coils are going to sit. Now I would say this is the way you're going to get it. So I would say this is basically your medium level, and then this will be your maximum airflow, and then this will be airflow shut. If you take this part off, again you see there again you see the indent or the cut out, so that you can basically fit over your coil and then open up this air vent here. Now if you look at this, if you slide this thing back, this whole part cover this air vent section, and then also there's a, it basically screws on here. Yeah, sorry for that. It basically screws on, so it seals off this entire unit. So when the air comes in, it will come through here, go through the channel through there. So if this is open, it will allow the air then to come from the outside against this channel, then through here over the coils, the side of the coils, while you will still get some airflow from the bottom as well. This 4 ports here from the bottom as well, and that is your wicking channels. So that's basically how your airflow is going to work, and it's same with this one. More airflow to the side, basically where your coils are going to be situated. So we'll get your airflow from the bottom, and from the side more airflow, less flavor. That's the way it's going to be, the way I like it. But for the review I'll be using the middle one. The way I like it all closed up. So when you put this one on, you see it basically closes off the airflow from the side, and you only get your airflow from the bottom part right onto the coils. And that's the way it is. So if you look at the deck, the machining on this is very nice. Even this cut out here where your cotton is going in, it's very nice. Basically your cotton goes right in, and then if you look at it like that, you can basically take it all the way down to here, but I don't like it like that. What I do is, because there's small channels there, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but should get a silver one. But there's small channels for your juice to go up. What I normally do is, when I put my cotton in, I will just tuck it in slightly. Sometimes it will touch the bottom, but not. I have to basically just cover the bottom part of this, and it won't touch the bottom, because I want the juice to come through the bottom part of the cotton right through the coils, and that's the way I roll. On your post you only have 2 holes for coils, so the insert of the coils is not that easy, but it's not difficult. It's, yeah, I will show you now how I'm going to do it. But yeah, that's the base of the Creed. So let's put some coils in here. Okay, what I'm basically going to put in here is a set of coils from Geek Vape company. Okay, now we're going to fill it with some coils. I've already put in some coils, but let me just show you one thing. If you're going to put in a 3-ID coil, you really need to get it close to that post with the air holes at the bottom. But one thing that you're going to be struggling with is that the airflow cap will not go on there. So I would suggest rather go with a 2-ID or 3-ID that's your inner diameter coil, just to make it a little bit slower, a little bit smaller, so that your top cap can still go on. So I'll be running the 2.5 ID coils in there. What I normally do is I will put the coils in and then I will ensure that the leg length are already correct before I tie it down. Due to the fact that you only have one hole in each post, and to make it easy for yourself, because once that coils are in there and you try to cut that legs shorter, you stand a chance to basically cut off one of your legs on one of your coils, and that's not going to be nice, and then you have to start all over again. So I'd rather do it right from the beginning, and then get it sorted like that. So what I normally do is I will put it straight next to the post, tie it down, and then from there on I will straighten it out to make sure everything is in place. Okay, now that everything is tied down, now we're going to straighten out the coils. And the coils are Nicrom 80, 26 on the inside, and 36 or 38, I'm not sure, 36 on the outside, twisted, fused. This way it's been sorted out. So let me put the airflow cap on so you can see, just to make sure your air hole is open here, open there, your coils are situated right over the air ports. And once you put this cap on, oh, that wasn't nice. So let's put this on, fill it up, and then I will meet you on top to show you the vapor production from this. Creed. And there you are. The Creed from Geek Vape. Let's go on top. Okay, so back on top with the Creed from Geek Vape. Sitting on top of the Wismec Gen 2, coming in at 0.34 ohms, and we're vaping it at 75 watts on a set of Nicrom 80, 26 on the inside, 36 on the outside, twisted fused claptons. And this is your vapor production. That was on the medium level A thingamajig. Like you can see, massive clouds. This is a very airy tank, and the flavor from it, even with the medium size airports, the flavor from it is very nice. What I normally do is I will run it on the one that's closed up completely, because I love flavor. So for me, after this video I'll be putting this thing back on again, because I just love flavor. For me it's more about the flavor than the airflow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it down, just or close the air vents at the bottom just halfway, and see what I get from it then. Even better. You know what's the nice thing about this? If you open up the air vents and you heat the wattage up a little bit. Say for instance, I'll take a 10 more to 85. Still no dry heats or anything. It's amazing. This deck is amazing. It's the only drawback is you have to make use of smaller coils due to the fact that that air cover that goes on top doesn't arc on your coils itself. Even on 85, the flavor from this thing is just getting better, and it is so nice. I like the Creed. It's really a very solid tank. I would recommend it anytime. If I have to put it on a scale from 0 to 10, I will definitely give it a 7.5. The machining on this thing is nice. The drip tip on it is nice. Everything is nice. It's only that you are limited to your coil sizes. This thing, when I put the solid cap on, it gives me the same effect as the old Smock Cloud Beast. Now, I loved the old Smock Cloud Beast. I had 2 of them, and I always just used the RDA section of it, or the RBA section of it, and the flavor from that Cloud Beast is just amazing for RTA. And this thing reminds me a lot of that. The only difference is there's so much more airflow. There the airflow were more restricted. This airflow is more fully open. You have a 6.5 tank for your juice, so it's not filling up that often, and the flavor production from this tank is insanely good. I really like it. And that's all from me, from the Vaping channel. Rian. Cheers.